So let's just settle into our meditation posture. We're going to expand our mind. That meditation is called Clarity of Consciousness that we'll be doing this morning, and it's from Discovering Buddhism Module 1. So some of you, if you've done that, you may recognize it. But I've done it a lot here. So if you are sitting at a desk, and let me just check the mic, hang on 1 second. And if your feet are down, just have them in a parallel position and about a hip's width apart, with perhaps something underneath your feet, a little cushion. And you can put a couple of cushions underneath your knees if you're sitting in the regular cross-legged position. Make sure your sits bones are slightly raised, maybe 2 to 4 inches. Hands in the meditation mudra. And just imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light and this stretches from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. So someone's very gently lengthening your spine. Shoulders are over the hips. Excuse me. Head is slightly tipped forward, eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose. And if they were open, you'd be looking at a spot about, a couple of inches ahead. Tip of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth, and the lips are slightly apart. Just bring your awareness to the crown of the head and relax the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the area around your mouth. And take your attention to the back of the head and relax the scalp back there, particularly paying attention, if you can, to the occipital bone. And bring your attention to your ears. And imagine you have a nice warm torch. You're shining that into your ear. And relax the ear canal, the eardrum, the inner ear. And when you do that, notice your jaw and tongue, temple, all relaxing a little bit more. And bring your awareness to the back of the neck and release the back of the neck, any tension there, and your shoulders. Shoulder blades. And just imagine you're putting them in their little pockets. And your back, if you do have it's really kind of difficult to feel the upper back. But if you just draw your attention there, just imagine it relaxing. Relax the throat and the chest, the belly, limbs, hands, fingers, and feet and toes. And bring the mind to the breath. Notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling. And as you're exhaling, it's slightly warmer. If you are hearing any sounds in your environment or even outside your home, whether it be birds, here the sun's just coming up. We have a crow outside telling everybody it's time to wake up. Could be somebody moving around your house, traffic. But just allow those sounds to be there and notice I just find it really interesting that the crow immediately attracts my attention. how easily distracted we are. So just allow the sounds to fade off, fade away as you bring your attention to your thoughts. And just watch them arising. They maybe abide and flow on. So try not to be getting engaged with your thoughts, wrapped up in all kinds of stories, some of which may be true, some of which may be just not at all. And just be like an interested observer. You sit yourself on the bank of the river and watch that river of mental moments flow on by. And while you're sitting on the bank, safely sitting on the bank, you're free from the river. So let's just bring your mind back to the breath. We did a little bit of on equanimity last night. As part of, it's the basis for developing bodhicitta. It's the kind of the first step really. So here bring to mind again all the people of your life, your friends, your loved ones, your family, your spouses, your children, your besties. These people who are just like cheering you on and supporting you. When you have a project, they're there to help you out, encourage you. Those people, we put them in the friend category. And then there's those folks who are, a little bit difficult for us. And that ranges from a little bit difficult to really actively wanting to avoid them, not wanting them in your life. Maybe they harmed you. And then there's those people, I was saying yesterday, that in the traffic here, hundreds of little faces in the car, cars going by. I just kind of see them fleetingly for seconds. And maybe I don't think about them again. I might remember their car. Maybe there's somebody in the grocery store, in line. You notice them for a moment, maybe their face, wonder what they're thinking. I wonder, are they going home to a family? Do they have to cook? Are they busy? Are they worried? But we don't think maybe much more than that. We don't even remember them. By the time we get home, we're wrapped up in our own lives and with the people we love. But the thing that's so interesting, and we don't think about it much, well, I do now, but the friend, the enemy, and the stranger can change place at any time in your life. So if you do have constructive, healthy relationships in your lives, it's really good to not take them for granted. Because it could change. And that person that you don't like, who you have difficulty with, they could become your best friend. And the same with a stranger. So let's bring to mind all these people of our life and also remember that they're deserving of our equal concern. Not just a friend, not just ourselves. Because the friend, the enemy, and the stranger, just like us, all want to be happy and don't want to suffer. And they all have this unbelievable capacity for this enlightened mind. So I think we'll do this meditation this morning for all these people of our life, by extension, all sentient beings. So before we start, let's just do our 9-round breathing. So just to remind everybody to breathe in through the right nostril, blissful, radiant, white light. And you can breathe in for a count of 4 if you wish. Try and make it's good to have the breathing in, the inhale and the exhale to be even. It helps to even stabilize the mind. And then pause at the top of the breath, and then breathe out through the left nostril all your attachment, grasping, unhealthy desire energy. And you breathe that out as thick, black, yucky smoke, and do that 3 times. Then breathe in through the left, blissful, radiant, white light, pausing at the top of the breath, then breathing out through the right nostril all your anger and disappointments and grudges and bitterness, jealousy. And you breathe that out as thick, black, yucky smoke, and that disappears into space. You do that 3 times. And then breathe in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant, white light, pausing at the top of the breath, and then breathe out all your anger. Sorry, not anger, ignorance. And this is really ignorance of cause and effect, of karma, understanding how things are working. And then this ignorance of not knowing the way things truly exist. You breathe that out as thick, black, yucky smoke, and do that 3 times. And so we'll do 3 sets of 3. So when you're finished, just bring your mind back to the breath. And if you're not quite finished yet, that's okay. Just take your time. So just try and generate in your mind an image of spacious clarity. For example, you're lying on top of a hill with an unobstructed view. Or if you're in a city, maybe you can be on top of a building. But there's no trees, no buildings, no pollution, no helicopters or planes, no wildfire smoke. You're gazing up into clear blue sky. And focus your awareness on this luminous spaciousness. And allow yourself to merge with this clear, luminous space. Imagine your body and mind, as well as the surrounding environment, becoming one with this pure empty space. Empty, luminous, clear, without any sense of separation or duality. And hold your awareness of this empty luminosity. Just that. Without thinking this and that. Without judgments, discrimination. This is the clear, pure nature of your mind. So just rest in this space with intense but relaxed awareness. When thoughts and emotions arise from this space, try not to engage or gravitate towards certain thoughts with attraction, push others away with aversion. Just simply watch them arise, abide, and dissolve back into empty spaciousness. Try not to analyze the thoughts and emotions that are arising, your mind, or the experience you're having right now. Just observe whatever's arising. Observe it with neutrality, objectivity. And as the thoughts pass, bring your awareness back to the clarity of your own mind. Everything that arises, your thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations, your experience of sound, everything you're smelling, has the nature of spacious, luminous clarity. It's formless, space-like, clear awareness. This is the pure nature of your consciousness. I'm totally relaxed. Stay with this experience with very focused awareness. That's all. 2 minutes. Okay, just relax and just bring to mind the motivation that we generated at the beginning of the meditation, and dedicate any understanding, any spiritual energy and creative potential you may have generated during this meditation. You can dedicate it to all the people of your life, to the realization of your goals, your spiritual path, taking the next step on your journey. Okay, everybody, take care, lots of love, and I look forward to seeing some of you this evening or this afternoon. Okay, take care. No worries, Karen, lots of love. Do take care. And thank you, Mary, for hosting.